I'm not sure what I forgot, but we're early. We're early, and I greetings, salutations, all the info about the stream and the disclaimers are on the scrolling ticker at the bottom right here. The hey, don't be naughty down here at the bottom. What we're talking about down at the bottom. Be on your best behavior. That's right, down here at the bottom. So, greetings, greetings, greetings. I hope that the chat will be here. Refresh. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, let me catch you up. Yeah, last night, Ryze consultant crash out of a lifetime. We didn't get through a bunch because we had to do a lot of preemptive foundation, and then I was like 4 hours in, we needed to do a part 2. There may even need to be a part 3, but that's okay. I'm here to serve, honestly. Hello, 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 hello. Rebecca, Chrissy, Christina, Angela, Stress Opossum, hello. We are going to name our board, our whiteboard of justice, Pepe Sylvia, something or other. I'm not sure. I don't want to call it a squirrel trail because like it just doesn't feel right. I feel like our board, our journeys together are squirrel trails. So I don't want to call our whiteboard a squirrel trail, but I know a lot of y'all have feelings about it being called the M word. I've watched so many true crime things that like I don't know if I'll be able to stop calling it a Lord of the Rings Mordor, but you know, Murder. I know I wouldn't want anybody in MLM to think that I am saying, "Oh, M board." It's just our whiteboard, you know, whiteboard of justice. Thank you. These are my little curlies that are growing in after all my hair has fallen out from my medicine. I worked out today. I feel like, you know that lady from the 90s, Xena, Warrior Princess, the lady with the long braid? That's what I feel like right now. Rep crash outs are presence to anti-MLM. You know what? Correct. Correct, correct. So, I'll give you the TLDR. If you're like, DC streams are too long. Here you go. Chronology, A-type personalities, 10 minutes, 2 minutes in, 3 minutes and 18 seconds in, you're welcome. Stephanie, Ryze, former Ryze consultant, independent contractor for approximately, I'll look at the screen, approximately 11 months, reaching rank something or other, but reaching position number 1415 in the company with roughly $6,000 in commission at the time of suspension. Stephanie was she was placed on suspension pending investigation, with the original allegation being selling quote-unquote revealed jewelry, since Ryze is a surprise jewelry company. Again, the jewelry whose mystery reveal had already been shown, opened on video, which is a no-no. Stephanie claims the first case was closed after she submitted her TikTok video proving the allegations didn't match. A second report was filed, and this time she claims she was not shown the video evidence used against her. I don't, that's neither here nor there. I don't know if that matters or not. She identifies Carol with a K, Monarch Jules, who is the upline of all uplines, Courtney, and we'll show you the whiteboard of all these people, and Sunny D, y'all know who she is, as the reps who reported her, and claims text message proof that it was coordinated to knock her off a sales trip leaderboard to Los Cabos. Stephanie, voluntarily resigned during the suspension weekend, then pulled the resignation back Sunday night, stating she did not want to resign before knowing the full termination reasoning. Stephanie submitted evidence of the reporting conspiracy to corporate compliance on Monday, and then her termination letter arrived approximately 10 minutes later. Her mother's Ryze rep account was locked on the same day. Stephanie was blocked from emailing team support, customer support, and compliance, allegedly, according to her. And Stephanie says that her termination letter cited reasons including customer support integrity issues, talking badly about other reps, and not being a good fit for the community, notably, not the original revealed jewelry allegation. And Stephanie claims Ryze is withholding her replenishment, commission, and bonus. And Stephanie also claims that this constitutes violations of federal law, Pennsylvania state law, and Ryze's own policies. Now, for all of y'all that are lovely A-type personalities, you can go take a break, rest your minds, prepare for the twistiness of my streams, because I have to say hi to everyone, and we need to do our highs and lows, and we're going to have a little chat, and, the detailed things are going to detail themselves later on. So before we begin, we are going to do, after we do that, we are going to read the cross-referencing thing, the what Ryze policy says, what Stephanie said, and what Pennsylvania employment law says, and basically where she kind of got it right, got it wrong, because I'm nosy as hell. And so, I'm not saying like I understood, because I probably didn't, but we did our best. All right? Again, if you're just coming in, this little ticker is going to tell you how to not be naughty, and also what we're talking about. So this is new. Don't be a chicken nugget. Also, hello. Hello to your hello highs and lows. I love true crime, so it's a perfect name to me. Yeah. I love that. 2 nights in a row? Yes. Chronic back pain, out of meds, I can't sleep. Oh, that sucks. So I've been getting small naps in randomly because I can't get comfy. I resonate with that so much. Sunny D is out here ruining all kinds of MLMs. Let's go. Amazing how Sunny is always such a victim when she tells stories, but for some reason, drama follows her. Yep. Interestingly enough, allegedly pushing someone back into the MLM that she ran from, and the person that she's pushing back into BP is leaving for some of the same reasons that Sunny left BP in the first place. Why doesn't Sunny just get a normal job and get off the internet? Because Sunny sells a shit ton of jewelry and MLMs, and in Tupperware, and in Sunny also is if y'all don't know who Sunny D is, you're gonna have to go watch those videos on my channel, because it's too hard to explain who Sunny D is, other than last night, again, if you missed that stream, Sunny D and Stephanie, the main person that we're talking about tonight, they're feuding together because Sunny made a post about, how do I tell my 10-year-old son that he can't have rum because he keeps asking for me to let him taste rum, but it's illegal for me to let him taste rum. And Stephanie said, you're the adult. You just tell him no. And Sunny was like, well, stop picking on me. and apparently was like, well, Sunny was like, oh, well, stop picking on me. You've been terminated from the company. And Stephanie was like, I wasn't terminated from the company. Like, stop, whatever. So they were going back and forth. And I think Broken Waffles and members only was like, I think, like, if you're, like, you know, having issues, maybe going live is not the thing to solve your problems on the internet. Watch Sunny D after the concert and then on the porch. That will tell you everything you need, everything about her bomb party fallout. You know what's hilarious? Not hilarious, but when we say, like, sometimes the squirrel trail for us, Sunny D was one of the reps, just like Stephanie, where when we plugged in to her name into our auto downloader, because sometimes we get every single live stream of all time and sometimes we don't. We went to Reddit, and because someone said, oh my God, Sunny D, like, something's happening. So we go over. Well, I don't know if this happened with Sunny D. Maybe it was Sunny D. It must have been Sunny D. And we go over, and there was just a small clip of her being wild on the internet for her termination. Maybe we had already been recording her. I don't know. I know for sure when she had the crash out with her daughter pulling her hair, that fight where her daughter got kicked out. It was either that one or it was the alcohol one. I don't remember. But we had the entire live stream. Either way, we either started with the crash out with her daughter and we got every single live starting from that point, or with the one with the alcohol concert incident, they only had an hour. They only had about a minute. They only had a minute on Reddit, and we ended up getting the whole live stream. And the whole live stream was wild. Because after Sunny finished on that live stream, and she got terminated within the hour of finishing that live stream, because Lillian was like, you're not going to talk shit about me on the internet during your suspension week and think like you're going to continue to sell for me. The next morning, Sunny was like, I'm not going to tell you where I'm going. And then 30 seconds later, she was like, I'm going to Ryze. And the lives that we're going to watch tonight, because the reason we even have these lives is because we typed in Stephanie's name in the auto downloader and we got every single live she's ever done the entire time that she's been on TikTok. And that's how we're even watching any of this stuff. Becca, we're watching more live streams that we didn't get to last night. So we're gonna read the legal stuff first, and then we're gonna watch more live streams. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, the Frogsim, hero. Started listening to the Hobbit audiobook while working today. Love it. It's over 100 degrees. Hi, I love my dogs. Low, pretty much everything else. Low, today was such a Monday. Oh, yay. I'm a high. Got some sewing done. Low, had to get groceries. The worst. And if y'all want a condensed Sunny at the concert, Savannah did an hour-long Sunny at the concert, concise documentary style video. That's very good. Daughter was first, then the concert. Okay. This is our board. I'll just show y'all what our board looks like if you wonder why we're trying to be good about And I'm open to having it be called different names. I'm probably going to slip up and call it something different. This is our board. Oh, we need to raise these up. Hold on. I had these set up for something different. Member. There we go. This is our board, and this is how we were tracking everything. So the cluster starts in the middle. This is Stephanie. And the drama starts by Stephanie getting reported to compliance. And Carol is Monarch, and she is a super upline of many different people. If you weren't here for the racist Ryze stream of Hannah, Hannah was in Carol's downline, okay? Stephanie's upline, though, her direct upline, is Rainbow Mama. However, Stephanie out-earned Rainbow Mama, and so Stephanie was within the 15 that you needed to qualify to be on the Los Cabos trip to Mexico. Courtney is the person that Stephanie accused of reporting her to compliance, along with Sunny D and and Carol. Oh my God. Sorry, my board is getting pretty big. Carol. Right here. And so Carol got involved. Venus and Jeff got involved. So it's been more and more reps are getting involved. And it's turning messy really fast. One of the conspiratorial aspects of this, again, alleged, is that Courtney, the rep who took Stephanie's spot, meaning Courtney was number 16 in the rankings list, number 16 in the entire company, is that Courtney allegedly is really good friends with people in the corporate level at Ryze, okay? And Stephanie is saying that the compliance complaints against her were unfounded. However, the compliance complaints stuck or were made to be believable because there was preferential treatment towards Courtney because of her friendship with the people in corporate, and because Stephanie had, wasn't that likable of a consultant. That's her twisty, logical thought process. That's just me letting y'all know what's going on. We did find another player yesterday called Maddie B that apparently, oh my God, that Stephanie likes. Courtney apparently treats badly. That Sunny, it's either hit or miss whether these top people like or do not like Maddie B. Maddie B ends up being in the 6 to 9 range in Ryze. We haven't found out who she is because we just found out in the last stream that we watched last night that she's a player, or she is a kind of this rep that this group of people, Rainbow Mama, Courtney, Sunny D, Stephanie, Carol fight over, kind of like that friend that you want as a friend, but you don't really want other people to have as a friend, kind of type of situation that's going around in this cluster drama. So this is by mine, I mean, this is our whiteboard. So, yeah, the links are editable. We've got clickable situations. Now we're going to read the the employment law stuff real quick. Then we will start doing the fun kindergarten. Our kindergarten method is we read some and then we look at pictures or videos, and that's the way I like to go. Because it was the word turn last night, and then we tapped out after 4 hours. But this is the video we need to watch next, because Venus and Jeff blood feud with Carol. Even though they pretend to be friends in front of each other, Venus and Jeff also admitted at the Ryze conference, their like awards ceremony that they have, that they put their beefing behind them, whatever it is that they were doing, and how they can like be a family, whatever, and they gave Carol some type of award they made for her, but they truly do not like each other. However, they're like trying to be friends in public. But Venus and Jeff are in this drama because they corroborate this idea or Stephanie's position that Courtney is friends with somebody in corporate. So we need to play that video after we read the other stuff. So don't join an MLM, guys. Doesn't it sound like such a good business to join? Twistological sounds like a good word. It's such a good word. So we have Twisty that we've been using for 4 years. We just need to add Twistological. I love it. Both dogs are in here and I'm not sure why. Do you want to see the dogs? Oh, that's one. That's a good pud. Coda. That's a good girl. There's a good dog down there. And there's a good boy over there. Oh, we're not zooming. You see him in the mirror? I don't know how to zoom. There we go. Hello. It's a good burger boy. Hi. It's a good boy. That's a good boy. Whoa, we're zoomed in. Subscribe for more premium floof content. Whoop. Oh God. We lost. Hello. If you're just coming in, all of the good things are in the little scrolling ticker at the bottom, and what we're talking about will also be at the bottom. It's going to keep scrolling as we talk. So let's read this. I did not come up with this. Here's what we did. We transcribed 18 hours worth of streams that Stephanie did and all of the complaints and frustrations that she shared. Then we uploaded Ryze's policies and procedures from their website. Then we had Perplexity look at Pennsylvania's employment law and independent contractor law because that's where Stephanie lives. Then we had Perplexity, again, not give us legal advice, but kind of gently, from a chill perspective, look at what Stephanie said and compare it to what Ryze policies and procedures said and compare that to what, and then see differences there. Then take what Stephanie said and look at what Pennsylvania's employment and independent contractor law, whatever that said, and see what if there were differences and understanding there. And then we had it look at Ryze's policies and procedures and Pennsylvania's independent contractor law and see if there's differences there in like the 3 different ways. Okay? Are you just ready for the most stimulating stream of your life? Don't worry, this is kindergarten method, so like suffer through the words so we can get to the pictures, okay? After a billion years, we got to the parts where it was like, okay, she's a little bit on target for this and off target here. Because one, we probably can't sit through 14 hours of streams. I mean, the squirrels, members only, and I, like, we could suffer through together, but we're gonna watch streams tonight, but I wanted at least us to see, like, hey, where's the fuckery? Other than, like, us being on an odd number of likes right now. Other than that, I mean, we can rage all day long about, like, yeah, MLMs are cults. MLMs are high control groups. But what maybe is actually going to happen if she decides to sue Ryze, or if Ryze is actually violating Pennsylvania employment law, or like, give us an idea here, okay? You know what I mean? Hello. So, buckle up for some drama. Will it help y'all to see Perplexity while we read this? How do I even search this? I don't want to see this while I'm... I'm trying to open it. Hold on. I just want to view window fill. How do I hide the sidebar though? Okay, that's fine. We'll just do that. Z. Hello. Okay. Let's do this. And let's do Perplexity. And let's put Perplexity up here. Okay. Can we make the text bigger? Make text bigger? Can I? Okay. All right. That's as good as I can do. That's as good as I can do. We're going to read it together. All right. I'm going to apologize now for my reading. Oh my gosh. You just became a member? Let's celebrate that for a second. Thank you. If you became a member or ranked up, thank you either way. Oops. Oh, I forgot to download the song. Oh well. Ah!
Old headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Welcome. Welcome, 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 or welcome back, or welcome to an upgrade. Okay, here we go. Again, this is just us being nosy. So this report compares claims made by Stephanie, the rep, across 14 hours of live stream transcripts, because we took out the pauses, against the Ryze party policies and procedures, which was effective from June 25th, 2025, in relevant Pennsylvania independent contractor context. And the goal is to identify where her understanding appears to align with policy, where it diverges, and where genuine gray areas exist that may warrant further examination by a qualified professional. You know what? Why don't we just look at a picture while we do this instead? Because I'm sure we're going to glaze over. Why don't we do that? Why don't we look at our little unlock? Okay, lock. And I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to hide this. Look, so we'll just say this. We'll just look at this. Okay. We can just look at that while we read. Okay. Oh, no. What the Ryze policy actually says. So the disciplinary process and termination. This is from section 10.9. Involuntary termination and section 12.0 disciplinary sanctions. The company may impose disciplinary action, including termination, in its sole discretion. Section 12.1 states disciplinary action serves the purpose of maintaining policy integrity. Company decides what action is appropriate. Section 10.9 governs involuntary termination. And there's no language in the publicly available policies and procedures guaranteeing a formal meeting, formal hearing, or advance notice window prior to involuntary termination. So she's wrong about like it needing to be a certain length of time. So her complaining about it being 10 minutes or anything before she got a termination email, SOL. She's so out of luck about that, in my opinion. Stephanie states repeatedly that when you're under suspension and you're 1099 and PA that you have to have a formal appeal. You have to be able to have a meeting. You have to know why you're suspended in the time frame of your suspension. That was in one of the future streams that we're going to watch. She may be missing the mark on this. The Ryze policies and procedures does not appear to contain a guaranteed formal meeting or appeal process prior to termination. Section 13.1, grievances, and 13.3, dispute resolution, govern post-termination dispute resolution. Her belief that, Pennsylvania state law requires this process for a 1099 contractor is a significant and distinct legal claim that would require attorney verification. The uploaded Pennsylvania PDF addresses contractor classification, but does not specifically mandate a pre-termination appeal hearing for independent contractors. This is a key area of misunderstanding worth examining more closely, and she may end up doing it. She claims that she has a lawyer. We have no idea. We have to take her word on a lot of different things, so take that with a grain of salt. Ryze policies and procedures, grievances, that's section 13.1 and 13.3. Independent contractors have a formal grievance process available. Dispute resolution is the contractual mechanism for complaints. Stephanie submitted her evidence to compliance and attempted to report the harassing reps. However, she simultaneously went on public live streams, naming individuals, encouraging viewers to tank a competitor's sales numbers, and publicly disparaging the company's products, calling Everywhere jewelry garbage, making statements about the company's finances. Stephanie engaged in very public inflammatory live streams during the dispute process, including naming other reps, encouraging sales sabotage of a competitor, using profanity about company leadership, and calling the company's products defective. She was actively accumulating additional policies and procedures violations while also being a victim of potential policy violations by others. The two tracks, her being wronged and her wronging policy, are separate, and Ryze can act on each independently, allegedly. So, hello. Hey, Marie. So basically I'm reading like our perplexity, and we're just looking at the different, I just have pictures on the screen so we don't like glaze over. I don't have any videos to look at, so we're just kind of like, this is sunny. I don't know what to look at. I'll just keep on different pictures while we look at different things. So I think that's where she's SOL. Okay, this is a more interesting picture. I'll bring y'all over to perplexity real quick. Okay. So Stephanie's claim they violated policy by allowing reps to harass me and not suspending them. The Ryze policies and procedures say harassment prohibited, company will investigate and will not hesitate to discipline or terminate, but uses discretionary language. And the rep has a partially valid point. Policy does exist, but enforcement is discretionary. So they can investigate, but they don't have to do shit about it, allegedly. Please see the scrolling ticker at the bottom of my video. Stephanie said my termination was retaliation for submitting evidence. And what the Ryze policies and procedures say, that there's no anti-retaliation clause for independent contractors in the available policies and procedures. And it's not clearly addressed in the contract. This is a legal question, not a policy question. And there's more legal stuff we're going to look at. Again, this is the like kindergarten format. We're reading a lot of stuff on the front end of the stream, and then we're going to watch a lot of nosy live streams on the second half. Because in the first stream that we did last night, it was word turn after the video turn, and so that's why we're starting here at this part, and it's like good foundation for us, like for the rest of the crash outs that we're gonna watch in a minute. Stephanie said, "I'm not bound by non-disparagement since I'm terminated." Section 3.4, non-disparagement. Section 2.7, indemnification provision shall survive the termination. I guess she forgot that part. She is likely wrong here. The policies and procedures explicitly state some provisions survive termination. Oh, I guess we forgot that part. Whoops. Whoops. My mom's account lock is illegal since she's separate. Section 2.6F. Family members can each have separate businesses only if structured properly. Company has sole discretion on genealogy. It's a gray area. If mom's address account is genuinely separate, lockout is questionable under their own policy. If they are deemed one household, different result. Again, this one's tricky because she was taking care of her mom who had a stroke. So I'm not sure about this. Also, I will do a member like milestone lookup, birthday lookup, other lookup as soon as I'm done reading this stuff in a minute. They couldn't terminate me while I was in my resignation window. Section 10.8, voluntary termination, and 10.9, involuntary termination as separate processes. Company can act independently. Likely wrong. Resignation withdrawal does not create a protected window from involuntary termination. The company likely retained the right to terminate regardless. Stephanie is wrong again. I'm sorry, likely wrong. Whoops. My termination reasons were different from the original suspension reason. Policies and procedure allows company to impose sanctions for any policy violation found. Reasons can expand during the investigation. Partially valid observation, but likely not a procedural violation by Ryze. The expanded reasons, customer integrity disparagement, appear to reflect conduct occurring during the suspension. Blocking my email is a federal violation. No email access guarantee exists in policies and procedures. Once terminated, access to company systems is logically revocable. Likely overstated. While blocking prior to termination during an active account is unusual, this is a system access issue, not clearly a standalone federal violation without specific statutory grounding. So those were specifically for policies and procedures, counterpoints for her claims. And again, this is all, don't trust anything that this is saying, basically, because this is us just being nosy. And this is also 14 hours of her crash out, getting sucked into perplexity, and getting compared to Ryze's policies and procedures. So if Perplexity got it wrong, pour some water on electronic and let the electronic die a slow and painful death. Like, what are you gonna do? Just so where she has legitimate grievance points, despite significant areas where Stephanie's understanding oversimplifies or misstates the legal framework, several of Stephanie's concerns have a real factual and policy basis worth documenting. So there are some things where she got it right. Stephanie correctly identifies that if other independent contractors were publicly naming her, mocking her, and encouraging harassment, and Ryze did not suspend them while suspending Stephanie for similar conduct, that represents an inconsistent application of sections 3.3 and 3.4, selective enforcement of a contract that can itself be a viable grievance. So again, the squirrels and I, the members and I, are going to have to download so many videos. I'm going to have to find the videos. It's just going to take, I auto-download Monarch, I auto-download Sunny D. I don't auto-download Courtney, but I'm just going to have to see, I'm just going to have to see what I can get. The withholding of earned commissions and replenishment bonuses and other compensation is her most legally substantive claim. Under Pennsylvania's Wage Payment and Collective Law, WPCL, wages earned prior to termination are generally owed regardless of the separation circumstances. Even for independent contractors in some situations, depending on how the relationship is characterized. This is separate from the independent contractor agreement entirely and potentially a matter of state wage law. Again, this is specifically for Pennsylvania. And we'll take a break reading after before section 5, we'll take a break. And we'll do member milestones and stuff like that. Stephanie's account that the company showed her a video in the first investigation where she rebutted with her own TikTok, but refused to show her the video in the second investigation is a procedural fairness issue. While Ryze's policies and procedures does not guarantee evidentiary disclosures to an independent contractor under investigation, this pattern could be relevant if a legal dispute reaches arbitration. The termination arriving 10 minutes after submitting evidence that Courtney and Carol orchestrated the report is suspicious from a retaliation narrative standpoint. While not automatically illegal, this timing is a documented fact in her own live streams that could support a bad faith arbitration argument. Again, this is Perplexity, so like, I'm sure her lawyer's going to give her legal advice. This is us just being nosy as hell. So we're going to take a break because we need some pictures. Ryze isn't out of Pennsylvania, but because they do business in Pennsylvania, the independent contractors in Pennsylvania, like Ryze has to do right by Pennsylvania. From what I understand, Ryze has to be compliant with the laws in each state that they're doing business in. From what I understand, so like Ryze doesn't get to break the rules. Ryze doesn't get to break Texas independent contractor rules in Texas just because they have different rules out of their headquarters in Utah. Like, they still have to follow the Texas independent contractor rules or whatever. So, yeah, so like from what I understand, and that's why California, the lawsuits that are going on in California for whichever there's a lawsuit that's going on in California right now because some of the independent contractors, one of the MLMs, they actually allegedly met the standards of being employees instead of independent contractors or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, so Pennsylvania has some strict laws. So I think, like, I don't know. This is just us being nosy squirrels, you know? Right. They can be held to any laws or regulations in any state they have a rep. Perfectly. I love when y'all can, like, hold me down and be concise. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me just go. Let's just take a little, all the floofs left me so we have no more help. Okay, member milestones. Okay, perfect. We're good. No birthdays? What about wedding anniversaries? No wedding anniversaries? We don't even get to play the wedding kazoo. My soul. Someone has to... are there any anniversaries? Are there any birthdays? I have had to be paid, but by companies in Pennsylvania. Got it. I'm so curious about how this will interface with the contract. Interfere. Yeah. I know, I know. Where's Wendy?
What are you doing today? So I want to keep.
Last Monday? Wait, did we do the, we'll just do wedding anniversary just in case. Happy anniversary, just in case we missed it. Ah! Hold on. If we did this, we're going to do it twice. Just in case. Just in case, because we need to do it. She came in a few times, members only. Didn't something go into effect that reps can sue, like MLMs can't just have arbitration only clauses anymore? There's something that happened for sure. Let me do birthday for all y'all. I see all y'all's unbirthdays and birthdays. Yes, we do need the unbirthday song. Is that from Alice in Wonderland? I'm singing that song in my head. Okay. Birthday. Would it not be great if we could get the unbirthday song in kazoo? Would we unsubscribe for that? It wouldn't matter at this point. Okay. Don't worry, we're gonna watch a lot. We have so many live streams we can watch. after this. We're going to keep reading. So where she's clearly undermining her own case, I'm going to pull up y'all's comments on my phone, so like I'm not going to get totally behind. Because I'd rather see y'all's comments when they come up. There we go. Perfect. Public disparagement during active investigation. Ryze Policies and Procedures 3.4 non-disparagement explicitly prohibits making negative remarks about the company, other company, independent contractors, company's products or services during multiple live streams while still an active independent contractor and during her suspension period. She called everywhere jewelry garbage, feels like plastic, and said, "Do not buy it." That might have been when she was already terminated. Unclear. So my perplexity might have been confused. Stephanie, if I got this wrong, like, don't eat me alive. Publicly named other reps Carol, Courtney, Sunny, and accused them of misconduct on live video, encouraged her audience to sabotage a competitor's sales numbers, and made derogatory statements about corporate leadership. This conduct independently satisfies the stated termination reasons: customer integrity, disparagement, not upholding community standards, regardless of whether the original suspension was fair. She may have handed Ryze valid termination grounds through her own live stream behavior. So this is the interesting part. Her belief that being terminated frees her entirely from contractual obligations is incorrect. Section 2.7D of the Policies and Procedures explicitly states the indemnification and representations provision shall survive the termination of the company independent consultant agreement. The non-disparagement section does not contain explicit survival language in the retrieval text, but this remains an area to verify with the full agreement. She argues that because she resigned and then pulled back her resignation, actions taken during the resignation window cannot be held against her. The policies and procedures under Section 10.8 and 10.9 does not create a resignation immunity window, which she thought, we listened to that yesterday, she thought she actually had an immunity window. Wrong. Conduct is subject to review regardless of the resignation status. Federal law claims are overrated as presented. She invokes federal law violations multiple times without identifying specific statutes. As presented in the live streams, these claims lack the specifics. I feel like she made it way more complicated by resigning and then saying, "Nah, just kidding." Becca, for sure. Blocking an email account while inconvenient is not on its own a federal violation unless tied to a specific protected activity or statute. Example, retaliation under a specific law. This language appears to be emotional expression rather than grounded legal framing. The Pennsylvania independent contractor context. If Ryze independent consultants are classified as independent contractors, most employment law protections, wrongful termination, NLRA rights, and unemployment do not apply in the traditional sense. However, Pennsylvania's WPCL can cover independent contractors depending on the nature of the compensation arrangement. The ABC test used in Pennsylvania for contractor classification means that if Ryze controls how reps work, required promotional materials, mandatory compliance with policies and procedure structures, there is at least a theoretical argument about misclassification, though this is a high bar to clear and not clearly applicable based on the available facts. The rep's statement that Pennsylvania requires a formal appeal and meeting for 1099s during suspension does not appear to be supported by standard Pennsylvania independent contractor law, as written. This would be an extraordinary protection not typically afforded to independent contractors. This claim needs verification by a Pennsylvania licensed attorney. Wouldn't that be wild? Wouldn't that be super wild? If Pennsylvania independent contractors or Pennsylvania Ryze independent consultants were actually reclassified as or reclassified? Were commissions fully earned prior to the suspension? If yes, Pennsylvania WPCL may provide a remedy independent of the independent contractor agreement. Does the full independent contractor agreement, not just the policies and procedures, contain additional appeal or notice provisions? The policies and procedures references the independent contractor agreement as a separate document. Can Ryze's non-disparagement clause be enforced post-termination, given the absence of explicit survival language in the non-disparagement section? Was the mother's account termination consistent with Section 2.6F? The policy permits family members' separate accounts if structured correctly. The mother claims a different address and last name. Right. Does the arbitration dispute resolution clause 13.3 apply to compensation claims or only contractual disputes? Does selection enforcement of the harassment disparagement policy constitute a viable breach of contract or bad faith claim in an arbitration setting? Conclusion. The rep raises some genuinely valid points, particularly around selective enforcement of harassment policies, the timing and apparent coordination of reports against her, and the withholding of earned commissions. However, her understanding of her legal rights significantly overstates the protections that typically apply to employees, but not independent contractors. And she substantially undermined her own position through documented public conduct that independently satisfies Ryze's stated termination reasons. The strongest ground she has is unpaid compensation under Pennsylvania wage law, which operates outside the independent contractor agreement framework. The weakest ground is her belief that a formal hearing was legally required before termination. That protection is generally not afforded to 1099 independent contractors under standard Pennsylvania law. So, again, woof. Womp womp. So, that's the boring stuff. Just kidding. So, we get to do the fun stuff now. Tori, hello. Yes, we can find the, we should, so that was the policies and procedures. Let me find the independent contractor agreement. Because we should put that in our board. We should absolutely put that in our board. Z. And then we're going to turn on our board. Okay. Okay. Because this would be in our blue section. We have our contractor information, the Ryze rep agreement, actually, Ryze policies and procedures, and then ungroup. And then copy paste. So we would need to look for Ryze independent contractor contract. Ryze surprise free independent contractor agreements. No terms and conditions. Oh, here we go. Agreement between customer and independent Ryze consultant. No. I don't think this is it. Quick capture, full page. This looks like just terms and conditions. Download PNG. So this is Ryze terms and conditions. And then we're going to go over here. Screenshots. No. Downloads. Okay. Agreement between customer and independent Ryze consultant. Oh, a business opportunity to become a Ryze independent consultant. Oh. Then why did it say between customer and independent Ryze consultant? Oh, because I'm signing up underneath someone? I'm at least 18 years of age. As a Ryze party independent consultant, I'm an independent contractor and not an employee, partner, legal representative, or franchisee of Ryze Party. I will, oh my God, widow word. Like, what is so hard about doing a soft return after and? I will be solely responsible for paying all expenses that incur, including but not limited to travel, food, lodging, secretarial, office, long, long distance telephone. Isn't long distance describing telephone? So wouldn't that be hyphenated? You nice thing. Oh my god. I'm like missing all y'all's. Talk to inanimate objects. I just said seriously to the limp cilantro leaf that would have detached from my wet hand. Oh no, I do that all the time. I say, are you kidding me? Yeah, to inanimate objects. I'm glad that y'all all do the same thing. I just also like included but not limited to. Should there, I don't even know. Y'all are better writers than me. I just don't. I understand. Ryze Party Inc. is not responsible for withholding and shall not withhold or deduct from my bonuses and commissions, if any, FICA or taxes of any kind. I understand I am not entitled to workers' compensation or employment security benefits of any kind from Ryze Party. I certify that. Why the number shown on this form? Why is this bullet point like that? Who did this? The bullet point. Then like I understand that if I fail to comply with the terms of this agreement, Ryze Party Inc. may impose upon me disciplinary sanctions as set forth in the policies and procedures. There's a bullet point underneath this colon, and then and follows a sentence that is not a part of the bulleted list at all. It's fine. It's not my privacy. Another widow word. Your use of RyzeParty.com is subject to rules Ryze's privacy. I can't read. Your account, children under 13, cancellation refund policy, links to third-party websites, international users, arbitration, termination. Ryze reserves the right in its sole discretion to terminate your access to the site and the related services or any portion thereof at any time without notice. To the maximum extent permitted by law, this agreement is governed by the laws of the state of Tennessee, and you hereby consent to the exclusive jurisdiction and venue of courts in Tennessee in all disputes arising out of or relating to the use of the site. Use of the site is unauthorized in any jurisdiction that does not give effect to all provisions of these terms, including without limitation this section. You agree that no joint venture, partnership, employment, or agency relationship exists between you and Ryze as a result of this agreement or use of the site. All right, y'all can read that for yourselves. Screenshot, pause. Read at your own enjoyment, at your own leisure. Okay, so that's, all right, we're going to tie this. Oh, we're not lined up. Add connection line. Add connection line. This needs to be blue. Make it pink, make it blue. Because information is blue. All right, let's watch a video. It's picture time, peeps. Refill your drinks, grab a snack, grab a craft. Say no to widow words. Okay. I gotta move my stuff this way because I'm hurting. Okay. I'm like, do I lean back or like okay. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh. Okay. Let me get my ruler. Marie Maniac. FTC to @1. I'm sprucing up the garden at my new place. And I found a large terracotta seal at the garden store. I love that. Cute. I love that. I love that. Okay. You could your little seal could have a scarf during the winter. So I just need to take a second and talk my oh, porch ducks. Cute. Okay. If you're just hopping in, the what we're talking about is in the ticker below, as well as some other helpful information. My brain is buffering. Take a deep breath if you need to. Grab a drink and a snack and your meds if you need them. Just having a little bit of a pain flare. I'm doing the best I can with the spoons I have. And we're gonna watch live streams of our crash out starting now. And we're not just watching crash outs to watch crash outs. These happen in MLMs so often. And it's not just something you see in Ryze or Bomb Party. You see them in Mary Kay, Avon, Pink Zebra, Prove It, Optavia, Young Living, when Modere was open, Modere. Oh my gosh, like, I mean, just Beachbody, name an MLM, I'm sure you've seen it. Independent contractor. situations are wild, and I would say multi-level marketing independent contractor status are a step below true independent contractor situations, because the things that we've run into in these high control group multi-level marketing bullshit business models are wild and life sucking, money sucking, I don't know, cults. And I was into it, I'm glad I'm not in any anymore. So I hope that you see this and you don't join, or you see this and you get out, or you see this and maybe you start kind of keeping your ear open that the control that goes on and like how awful some of these like CEOs treat their 1099 contractors. Cuz like they terminated someone who was the top 15 in their company. The top 15 earner in their company. They booted him, which is just wild to me. Oh yeah, Melissa. I think you're right. Oh, cute. Okay. We're back. We can think again. Let's go. All right, we're going to upload. We are going to we're going to look to see which of our videos is the best one to watch first. And then squirrels, members, we're going to have to start figuring out what's today. Oh, she didn't go live on the 28th. That's interesting. She didn't go live yesterday. She's been live. That's interesting. Okay. So we watched the 22nd. Which one did we watch last night? We are prepared normally. I'm like, which one did we watch last night? She was in the car for several of these. And I'm like, I guess we're going to get through several of these. Sorry, I'm like, the cover images don't look correct. Okay. Um Hold on. All right, I'm putting it up here. Sorry.
Sorry, that. Sorry. So. This.
What in the world? Okay. These are already downloaded on my computer. I'm not sure what is going on. Okay, there's those ones.
AGI.
That one is how long?
AGIFTs.
That's 28 minutes. That's 49 minutes.
Chance. Stop sitting on the outside and doing what you're doing. Whatever. Come in and say it.
Okay, that's the one we watched last night. We're going to watch the 28-minute one right now. Okay.
AGIFT.
All right. This is a 28-minute one, then we're going to watch the next one. Okay? Okay. Okay.
AGIFTs will help out. I get paid out on those. But it's absolutely bullshit.
Okay. Sorry. We're in Chrome. What the heck?
AGIFTs will help out. I get paid out on those. But it's absolutely bullshit the way this company runs. I did not talk bad about them, but now I will. Now I 100% will. So if you have any questions about the Everywhere coming out, ask them now and I'll tell you. Ask them now and I'll tell you. Because I will put everybody's business out there because you want to block me from asking questions about my income that you owe me. I want my thousands of dollars that you owe me. And Miss High Horse up there can go and talk shit on me and not get suspended. You won't see her ass come in here though and say anything because all she does is fucking go and be a keyboard warrior. She won't come to nobody's face and say it. Oh yeah, Jody, I'll be live every day now. Repost, tap, let's tap to 10K. We're still going to do the things. We're still going to do everything. We will do everything. What are they going to do? Hi, my beautiful Summer. Summer, when are you going live with Charms? Told y'all I was going to walk like that. I don't know exactly. I don't know if they blocked my customer account yet.
She's still...
Well, I don't want to wait till tomorrow. You can't go today? I forgot it's already 2 o'clock. I slept in. I slept in until like 10 something. And then I literally just now got the email. Just now got the email. When all that shit happened, they're all ready to go to the post office. That's what I'm going to say, guys. If you owe anything, please send it because I am going to the post office. I got a really busy day today with my mom. Hi, Lucky Duck. Hey, Dina. So I did get the official letter today, so I can do whatever the hell I want, whenever I want, and I don't care. And the fact that they actually blocked me from emailing team support, customer support, all that, and compliance, all right, attorney up it is. Because you ain't taking my money, nuh-uh. And you are not going to let all these people talk about me and not suspend them when that's against policy. And I have the screenshots of them talking about me. I have their wives literally talking about me. I don't care if she's number 2 in the company. I don't have a problem with her. I don't care. But suspend her ass for violating policy. If you're going to suspend me and then terminate me just now, after you get the proof of what everybody has been doing to me, and it was sent in that, yes, it was Courtney and Carol, the ones that did it, there are text messages out there. It was sent to corporate that they were the ones doing it. So you guys want to, yeah, I will drop those names because yes, those were who doing it. You want to report me for harassment and bullying? No, I'm speaking truth. Carol and Courtney and Sunny reported me. Sunny even said it on her live. So if all you want to keep buying from them, go ahead. But you know what? I want anybody to buy from anyone that is in that last $16, $17, $18 space. If you would have bought from me, if you would have bought from somebody else, knock that bitch out of that trip because she don't deserve it. Because if you look at numbers, she didn't make $8,500 this week, and I was still number 15. Even with her $8,500 that they say she made this week, I was still number 15. I still beat her. Number 16, I have bought off of since A1 day 1. I will not call her out because I don't want to put her name out there. If she does not want her name out there, go buy from her. Go buy from her. Yes. Miss, oh, let's preach and pray and be all God mighty. No, bitch, you ain't. And I got all the voice text messages and text to prove it. You're not. You are not. You are fake as fuck. You are fake as they come, and it is disgusting.
She's talking about Courtney.
Nothing but real and honest and upfront with every single person, and I go above and beyond for my goddamn customers, and I don't forget to send out shit. One of my downlines hasn't got one of her necklaces in 3 months. If I mess up and my customer comes to me, I make it right. Have I made mistakes? Absolutely. When you got 40-some orders, absolutely. But when you're constantly, hey, where's my order, where's my order, where's my order, and you don't send your shit, okay. And it's illegal to pay your reps. I mean, your mods. She does it.
What do you mean it's
illegal? In my room the
illegal?
other day, she was pissed off that they were in my room, so they went and called her, ran to her, and offered her, do you need money still? Are you still hurting for money? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Who wants questions about everywhere? Because I'll tell you right now. Who has questions about the everywhere? I will blast every single thing now that I legally can. Now that I legally can, I will put it all out there, and I don't give a flying fuck who gets hurt in the process. Yeah, the ones who preach, like, yeah. Oh, please, just give her grace. Give her grace and time. Bitch, you're telling me, because you did it. You did it. You did it. So I want everybody to go buy from number 16. If you can buy one sterling, one catalog, the number 16 in our company, I'm not going to say her name. You know who it is. Go buy. Go buy,
Rainbow.
buy. Because that was my spot on that trip. That bitch did not beat me out of that trip, even when numbers came out on Friday. There is no way she got 8,500, but her cruise was 4,000. Doesn't add up. Does not add up. I'm going to see number 16 on that trip where she deserves. She has worked so hard. Did a comeback. Her life, I have bought from her for a year. For a year, I have bought from number 16, and I want her on that trip. And I don't care. I will take out a goddamn loan if I...
Okay, let me show you, just in case anybody needs what she's talking about. The person who's yelling right now is this one, Stephanie. She's the lead character in this drama, okay? Bring to front. Now, she got booted. She's saying that Courtney reported her. She's saying that Sunny reported her. And she's saying that Carol... my God. Sorry. She's saying that Carol reported her. Right here. Now, her upline, Rainbow Mama, she wants people After Courtney booted Stephanie out of the number 15 spot, Courtney became number 15. When Courtney became number 15, that made Rainbow Mama be in the number 16 spot. Rainbow Mama is the direct upline of Stephanie, and Rainbow Mama and Stephanie are best buds. And so Stephanie wants everybody who is buying from her to go buy from Rainbow Mama so they can bump Courtney out of the number 15 spot, and Rainbow Mama can overtake the number 15 spot. Does that help at all? So just to make this clear as mud, Stephanie is the one yelling from the front seat of her car. She's the one that got terminated by Ryze. Stephanie, claims that she got terminated because Courtney turned her into compliance, this lady. And then Sunny D, our lady who went on that drunken rant, who left BP to go to Ryze, who also got number 1 in recruiting at that Ryze convention, she was alleged to have turned in Stephanie. And then Carol, down here, was alleged to have turned in Stephanie. Carol's also the upline of our racist Ryze rep, Hannah. And Hannah resigned from Ryze as well. Hannah is not involved in this drama other than Hannah's former quote-unquote best friend Zane and Zane's mom, who left Ryze because of the drama and Zane being the target of Hannah's racism. Zane's mom ended up going into whose chat? Courtney's chat? Was it Courtney's chat? Oh gosh, this is getting twisty. It was either Courtney's chat. Just go to yesterday's stream. She was either in Courtney's chat or Stephanie's chat. Unclear. She's involved in this drama now too. Alright? So, Courtney, Sunny D, Carol alleged to have turned Stephanie in. Stephanie wants her customers to buy from Stephanie's upline, Rainbow Mama, who, after Courtney bumped Stephanie out, Rainbow Mama is now in this number 16 spot. Stephanie wants her customers to buy from Rainbow Mama so they can edge Courtney out of the number 15 spot. I don't know if the pictures help, but I sure hope they do. Welcome to the Real Housewives of Ryze. Okay.
Damn loan if I have to make sure this person who did this to me does not take my spot on that trip and number 16 gets in.
Oh my
And that's
God.
what I want. That's what I want. So anybody that can buy one Sterling pre-order, one anything, go buy it from number 16. I can't say her name unless she wants to come in here and put it out there, or someone in the chat wants to say who she is. Buy from her. Buy. There's 8 days left, guys. And I did the math, and she can do it. She can do it. She can do it. I know her. She is amazing. Go do it. Go do it. Because she's doing it the real way. Everywhere is disgusting. I had it sent to me. I did not wear it. So mine that I got, we all got, to pick. It feels like a plastic egg. And then my friend sent me a ring, and she sent it in one of the boxes, not the bag. And just from the shipping to my house, and it sat in my house for 2 days, and the box, not in the bag, it's black. Just so you know what everywhere is. They're reaching. They're reaching because we figured out numbers, okay? I was 14 in the company. 14 in the company when they decided to suspend me. My numbers were $6,000. Where are you making your money? If you have 544 500, I think it's 554 active consultants. I'm 14 in your company with only 6,000 in sales. Where are you making your money? Please tell me. Can you tell me? Math ain't mathin'. Math ain't mathin' there. You're stretching, you're doing all this stuff, and the stuff that they have come out, geometric and mummy and me and all this kind of shit. Okay, hello, bomb party. Hello, bomb party. That's what it's turning into. They can't compete with anybody else. And I stuck around because I do love the Sterling. I like the Sterling, but it's getting cheap too. I wore...
It's called Everware. What's that alcoholic drink? Ever... Is it Ever... It keeps reminding me of that, like... Everclear? What is it called? What's it called? Yeah, Everclear. That's the only... I keep thinking of it. Everclear. That's not the name of the jewelry line. It's Everware. It's an awful name for a jewelry line. Yeah. It's not Everclear. It's Everware. I just can't ever... My stomach just shuddered. It's what my brain thinks of for some reason whenever they say Everware. One, it's just a bad marketing name for a jewelry line. Because it's reminded you, your phone's gonna auto fix it to everywhere. It's just, there's just so many bad things it's gonna mess up. Oh, I can slow her down. She's at 1.25. She also doesn't have... She was in a really bad car accident, and so she doesn't have 14 of her teeth. And so she... the enunciation... She has some difficulty because she doesn't have some of her teeth. Oh, God. I can slow her down. Oh, she's at 1.25. I have her at 1.25. Well, are we okay with putting her at 1.25? If you don't have an ulcer, you will. Oh, okay. Neverwhere, am I right? Yep. Yep. Well, maybe...
I wore, if you see, you know, I had that beautiful ring on here. That beautiful ring on there. I wore it 2 days, 8 stones fell out. Whatever. So I will destash because I will sell it to you for half the price because you don't need to be paying full price. And I feel bad for hurting my friends right now, but the truth needs to come out. Everywhere is garbage. It is absolutely garbage. I mean, I think I still have the ring at home. I'm not sure. And I can show you. I can show you. It was never worn, just in a box. And it is black. And the inside of the box is black. And I don't have a reason to lie. I've never lied. Don't lie. Don't stand liar.
Oh my gosh, Labcraft.
So.
Oh, sorry.
Heather, I'm allowed.
Sorry.
They blocked me from writing back. They have withheld my pay. And they are going to allow reps to literally go online and speak bad about me and not put them on suspension. Yes, I will put anything out there.
Why are her cups like that?
And everybody has a right to know what's really going on. Everybody who is spending their hard-earned money has a right to know what's going on. Yes, Megan, I will tell you who's number 16.
Oh.
She made the post about me. She also said in her live she reported me. Right, yeah, they're not giving me my money back.
$11.51.
GIFTs will help.
Oh. What is happening?
GIFT. I was 14 in the company when they suspended me with only 6,000 in sales. That tells you how bad they're hurting. They're keeping my replenishment, my commission, and my bonus, and they have blocked me from emailing any type of source to ask any questions. They got their evidence that they wanted because it was proven that I was falsely reported. We had the text from Courtney and Carol, and Sunny also admitted in her live that she reported me, and all that was sent in, and then after they got that, that's when I got terminated. I don't have to return it, Dina. I paid for it. It was paid. I get you used to be on my team, but if you don't know the rules, don't ask questions. I paid for that jewelry. So they owe me thousands of dollars. Britt, I can't. They blocked me. They blocked all. I can't email anywhere. They literally blocked my accounts. Oh, Casey, they violated federal too. They violated federal. It's not just civil. It's not small claims. They violated my state. They violated federal, and they violated one other thing I forget. I already tried with another email, but because it might have. I don't know how they do it, but because my other email has like my name on it, it wouldn't go through either. But that's my customer account email.
I don't know how she knows.
Yes,
I
about
don't.
the 75. Yes, that's why I don't owe them any money. But what was funny is I didn't get the termination letter until they received all the proof of everybody harassing me for the last 4 days before I was even terminated, which is against policy, and then they terminated me.
Okay, the last 4 days
And
before they terminated me. So she got terminated. She got terminated today. And this video was from the 22nd, 21, 20, 19, we'll say on the 18th. So I can go back to Carol and Sunny on the, let's say 18th, 17th. I could download everybody's from the 17th and I could run their stuff through. Now, Sunny normally has like 12th, 13th. Oh, there, look at that. Miss Ma'am took a break from the 13th through the 21st. No, look at that. Look at that. This happened to us last time. Download. 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 All right, we got it.
And they locked my mom's account because whoever, we said my mom was going to start selling, they went and locked my mom's account today too.
Okay, let's go to Monarch Biz.
But they can't keep me quiet.
Oh,
Yeah, they went and locked my mom's account. That's how pathetic they are. Chronically, will you send me a message, a private message? Wait, my mom has her follow-up from her stroke, so I'm just sitting out in the car. She doesn't even know I got the letter yet. Thank you. But I will not back down. I will speak my truth.
they all took breaks. 17, 16, 18, 19, 20.
I was on suspension pending termination.
So, okay, sorry. Detour. Detour. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Okay, we need to take a screenshot and we need to put this in our murder board. I mean, sorry, Pepe Sylvia. Pepe Sylvia, sorry. Ah.
Now let's talk about the mail. Can we talk about the mail, please, Mac? I'm dying to talk about the mail with you all day, okay? Pepe Sylvia. This name keeps coming up over and over again. Every day, Pepe's mail's getting sent back to me. Pepe Sylvia, Pepe Sylvia. I look in the mail. Well, this whole box is Pepe Sylvia. So I said to myself, I gotta find this guy. I gotta go up to his office. I gotta put his mail in the guy's goddamn hands. Otherwise, he's never gonna get it. It's gonna keep him. So Pepe Sylvia. Oh shit, buddy! I gotta dig deeper. Not a single goddamn desk in that office. There is no. Matt, half the employees in this building have been made up. This office is a goddamn ghost town.
Let me tell you the tea right now. Change in pattern. I'm not going to say anything about I'm not going to say anything about anything except if y'all know Sunny D, you know she streams every single moment of every single day, right? Maybe you don't. Okay? Right? Let me show you. Let's go to our Pepe Sylvia board. We're going to Carol first. These are Monarch, Jules' streams, and I just want to bring your attention to this gap. She goes live almost every day. Didn't mean to yell. But around the time when shit has hit the fan is around the 19th, 20th, 21st. Okay? She doesn't have gaps in her stream. So I want you to notice around the 20th, all of a sudden we have a 5-day gap. Then after the 20th, after the 25th, all of a sudden we have a 4-day gap. So things have been amuck. All right? And Carol's direct downline, we're gonna meander over here, Sunny D, who's also involved in this fuckery. Let me throw in another screenshot. I'm sure this is premium content for everybody. What are we doing now? Well, and also, Sunny D will go live 10 hours at a time. It does not take breaks, okay? The reason we found her evidence of her shaking boxes last time is because she had a week period like of a break. She had a gap in time, and so we chose the right gap like beforehand. I don't remember what it was. But you see the 28th, 27th, 26th, then we have a gap. But right here, we have a 14th, the 21st. And the 21st, we have the date is the one that we're looking for. And so 21st, 22nd, and we have this fun little section. So we've downloaded this 21st. I've downloaded this 21st, 22nd section, and also the 25th is a date that aligns with Carol's stuff. So we have a really good starting point where it lines up with Stephanie saying that she's getting picked on. So we're not like basically starting in a bad spot of like, oh my God, where should we go? The 21st, 22nd, great place to start, at least with a transcript. And now that we have these screenshots, even better. So add a connection line. So now all those are tied together. So I don't know. So yeah, our Pepe Sylvia board. Nope. Mine auto download. So sorry. They can't delete any. So that's the beauty of like don't get on my radar because if you delete stuff, you're fucked. That's when I'm not trying to be like, "Oh my gosh, good job, DC." Sunny literally said there's no evidence out there of me doing whatever of her shaking boxes or whatever, like there's no evidence. And we literally found so much evidence of her literally shaking boxes. Not just one box, like of her shaking and shaking and shaking and shaking boxes. Because she didn't think like that people had her live streams. And so there's no, those ones, yeah. They just auto download. So if she's deleted any off of her feed, what do you mean? Sorry, just give me some more. Oh, if like some were there that before, like this is TikTok, so any of these live streams are not available for anybody else to see, if that makes sense. So those are all TikTok. So when a live stream on TikTok will go away anyways. So, but anyways.
For something I didn't do. They refused to have a meeting with me, refused to see evidence, told my customers that said this never happened, that it was irrelevant and they wouldn't use it towards my case. Then I was harassed all weekend, which is against company policy. You can't put my name out there. Literally, I have a screenshot that says you can go and harass her from another rep. And we have text message proof that this was done intentionally for Courtney to get on the trip. And I sent that in, and all of a sudden, boom, I'm terminated. And her numbers don't add up. I still was ahead of her. We did all the math. She ended up with $85,000 worth of sales in 6 days, but I was still ahead of her. Yeah, she's the problem. She's fake as shit. She pays our mods. She owes someone thousands of dollars and pays them back weekly because she used to send them out in the streets to get all of her good stuff. So you see her boards are like shit now because they got into it. And she can't buy off of her anymore. So, but she still pays her weekly. You can't put that stuff that you buy off on your trade boards. So, whatever. Who else do you want to know about? Because I can tell you about a lot of people. Who else? Because I don't care anymore. If you're going to support me and want to support me, that's fine. You know where I'll be. That's my account. You know what I'll be doing. And if you want to come and hang out and do the thing, so be it. If not, great. There's 76 people in here. If you think I was done dirty and you'll still support me and come visit me every day, put a blue heart.
Bold
Instead
ass.
of selling reveal jewelry. All because they want to get on a trip because they're pathetic and can't buy one for themselves. Thank you, Miss Summer. And I don't care if my chat doesn't fill up with blue hearts. That's fine.
What are you drinking?
Thank you, Miss
I'm not
Kathy.
sure what's wrong with paying your mods.
Blue hearts if you will still come and support me and think I was done dirty.
Oh, you're good, Elizabeth.
They open off camera. They have a desk, right? here's the thing. Thank you, honey. I will Holly just now. I had to wait. I had to give it to corporate first. I was doing it in order on how I was supposed to do it.
No.
Thank you, Island Girl. Thank you, Reese.
You should have done it. You should have
But
done
it's also nobody's business. Ryze did not let, so they violated federal and state regulations. So when you're under suspension and you're 1099 in PA, you have to have a formal appeal. You have to be able to have a meeting. You have to know why you're suspended and the time frame of your suspension. They would not give me any of that. So I did my resignation after they took me off the numbers on Friday. I did what I did all weekend. Thank you guys. Also, if you want your packages to go out today, please make sure you touch base with me on how much you owe for selling revealed items. But they showed me a video, and then I showed them the real TikTok video, and they didn't add up, and it got closed.
2048. Sorry. Her mouth.
GIF
2048.
up, and it got closed the first time. So when they couldn't hit me with it, then all of a sudden when they had the new video, they weren't allowed to give me that video because they would look stupid because it wouldn't add it up with my TikTok video. Because the first time it didn't, because there's ChatGPT that can alter everything. And I can post those emails. Like, I can post them. Like, I have it where, okay, you're right, this case is closed, and then they put it in a second time, and then all of a sudden they're not allowed to show me the video. Why? You showed me the video the first time. It is anybody that I'm going to be completely honest. There are some amazing reps in here, and that are. I know, April. It's all because Courtney is friends with Macy outside, which I don't feel that is okay, right? You shouldn't be allowed to be friends with someone on the corporate side. And then it is
Macy's in corporate, okay? So we need to add that to the board. Please hold. So Macy's the person that they're friends with. So the claim is... Sorry, I know our board is getting out of control. The claim is... The claim is that Macy in corporate is the friend that is the reason that Courtney is receiving special treatment. Okay. And this is going to be red because that's related to the drama. And this needs to be a red line. And since it's directly related to the issue, that's going to be red. And left a line. Okay. And then this is also related to Sunny. All right. All right. Okay. This board is still less out of control than all these people. Oh my god. See, the only thing is I wish that I could have all of these still be on top. All the time, be eternally on top, and I haven't figured out how to. I haven't used freeform permanently. I haven't used freeform enough to. Oh, close. To like know how to do everything. So, anyways, it's not a big deal. It's working. It's working well. So, have a good time at work. Good to see you. Make good decisions.
It has been acknowledged everywhere that they wanted Courtney on the trip. Okay, you could have just said, corporate could have just said to me, hey, this person has had a really rough time. Are you able to go on the trip? Whatever. No, I can't go on the trip. But when they announced that they weren't bumping people up is when this all happened. Because me and another consultant were declining the trip anyways. But there are some amazing, amazing reps that are honest. They are loyal. They are phenomenal. If anyone in the chat wants to put what her TT is, you can.
Oh, I got it. The dumpster fire whiteboard
They're
of clarity.
phenomenal. They're on the up and up. They are amazing. If you are a Ryze rep, put a purple heart.
Love it.
I will call you out if I know
I'm renaming
that you are
the
a good
layer.
one. If I don't know who you are, I'll just let it be. If any of the shady ones, they won't put a purple heart, but Sheila, amazing. Nessa, amazing. Sheila, I just bought, how many? 4 or 8 things on you. Bling, I don't know you. Jan Gems, fucking amazing. She did buy one, get two just when I bought men's wraps. I don't think I know Crystal or Alyssa or Shannon, but if I have bought from you, Maddie B is she's amazing. Heather, I've never had issues with her. She got herself to the top. Turtle Vibe, you got it. Shawnee, okay. Shawnee
We're watching
is amazing.
another.
Gigi, I don't know that I bought from you. If I have, Summer, she used to be one of my teammates. Phenomenal. If the biatch would ever just go live. Go live. God. Summer.
She's making up excuses because she doesn't.
Go live. You got good shit.
She still doesn't understand the concept of it's deferred income. So the owners still wouldn't have been able to just put another person on the trip. She doesn't understand that still wouldn't have been able to happen.
Good shit. Love you too. Ladybug Beauty Jen.
Like, she doesn't get it.
Jen, I think I know you from before. I bought from you, I believe. Sin, phenomenal. Rainbow Mama. Guys, she needs someone to buy 300 sterling a day and she can knock that bitch out of the trip. We did numbers. I did numbers. I went and looked at the list. If you are anywhere close to getting on that trip and you think you can do it, put a red heart.
Rainbow Mama's her upline.
Y'all didn't think that I could talk like this.
Even if she isn't going to go on the trip, she gets
If you are
cash.
anywhere close,
You get a cash payout or you go on the trip. It's either or. And it's a requirement by law to do either one because it's deferred income. You either get cash or you get to go on the trip.
we're close and you think in 8 days you can make that trip, put a red heart. They took me out Friday when I was still suspended, Sin. But they have lawsuits coming out the ass, so I really don't care. Really don't care. You can't block my emailing account when you still owe me money.
She doesn't know what she's talking about.
I only want people to go and support anyone that can knock her out because she still didn't make more than me. And I had more charms than her. And I had more sterling to sell than her this week. So she wasn't getting that spot. And that's the only way they could get her there was to knock me out. Over a goddamn Mexico trip. Always overheats. My phone always overheats. On my back. On my back. It always overheats when I'm in the car. There's no sun out. You see how cloudy it is.
Turn the AC
Yay,
on.
Nessa! Guys, I'll support you. Unless I have to try logging in my customer account. As long as you do. If you some block you in the room, some people may not to.
What is happening? 2709.
GIFTs will help out. Y'all didn't think that I could walk like this. I know I hate his that I could walk like this. He's left. If you do, put pink hearts in.
Okay, we got it. We got it. Okay, we're watching the next one. Ignore me. All right, next video. All right, all right. I wonder why these aren't uploading. I mean, you know, I think we've probably read her contract more than she has, but what do I know? What do I know? Nothing. Okay, okay. Let's put the next one in. And then what I think I'm going to do, we're going to have to do a part 3. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Her car stream. Live. Rewatch live following CF. We did that. The next one, June 23rd.
Welcome in.
1739.
So if you're looking for a charm bracelet to go with, or just if you know men that want them, these are large back. The Abby.
I'm trying to see the one where she's talking.
In a 7, she's a 7 or.
1 second.
Sorry, that dog is gonna.
Maybe for like something when we.
So two more. I have Sasha. She is left.
Okay.
I bought these all for reps supporting them that have been supporting me through my D-stash. Go out, Jay. And it is not
High five?
It has been altered. It has been looked at. It has
The
been
high five?
tampered with. Right hand.
Oh, you want a
Right
high
hand.
five?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the one. So this is from the 24th. This is 1447 247. Hold on. We're going to watch it behind because okay, this is the one where I was trying to find. 1542 247 1059, so that's 11. Then that goes to 12. So where's the front of this?
And it is not.
High five?
It has been altered. It has been looked at. It has
The
been
high five?
tampered with. Right hand.
Oh, you want a
Right
high
hand.
five?
Yeah. High five. High five.
Okay, I can't show you the beginning of this because her kid's on there. Dang it. Nine.
Sorry, that dog.
This must have not grabbed the beginning of it. Okay. We're just going to have to be okay with this, okay? You're not going to be able to see the first part of this, okay?
And it is.
You're just going to have to listen to it. Pepe Sylvia is Pennsylvania. Yes, Jessica's the one that found us that clip. Her kid's in this first clip, so you can't see it because her kid's on it.
And it is not.
High five?
It has been altered. It has been looked at. It has
The
been
high five?
tampered with. Right hand.
Oh, you want a
right
high
hand.
five?
Yeah. High five. High five me.
Give me the.
High five me. Since I'm
High five
still
this
on their
back.
minds. Since I'm still on their minds. All
Can I
right.
open it?
This all just happened last night and today, guys.
Can I
Alright.
open it? It's another Frankie, I guess.
All right. We ready?
Can I open it?
We ready? What are
Yeah!
you gonna get?
Frankie.
Okay.
It's Frankie.
Oh. Oh yeah. That is better than AB. You got a Halloween hair scrunchie.
What's the
Kim.
number 3? 1, 2, 3.
You got it. I already did hers.
Oh. Can I
You
do?
got a
Can
hair
I pick the one?
scrunchie.
Hold on, her kids are in this.
I got them sent to me.
Can I open?
School time. I'm out of bags. Like that.
Aw.
If her kids are in the whole thing.
I forgot that you existed.
Right here.
All right, guys. I forgot. Like I got too lazy, but this one just I'm gonna give them the product that they paid for. So Britt, sorry. I mean,
Why is this so messed up?
and it is not.
High five?
Trendy, I'm clapping back on all the people that are still talking about me in their lives last night that I wrapped my
The 23rd. Who was talking about you on the 23rd? Okay. Okay, sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to do my best on my stream. I'm being self-conscious. It's okay. Okay. All right. It's fine.
my product in aluminum foil and bags. So we're doing unrevealed.
It's gonna be a chicken wing.
Unrevealed.
A chicken wing. Let it be a chicken
Oh, is it
wing.
hand of God, MJ? Is that what it is? Is that what they say? Hand of God. I'm not in
You
their
want a high
lives.
five? You want a high five?
Okay. High five. High five.
High five.
Is it hand of God? Is that what they say? Hand of God. This product has been altered and tampered with. And
It's
I
a
have
chicken wing.
Okay. Wait, whose was this?
Chicken wings.
I don't know what they're saying in their lives, but
It's gonna be a chicken wing.
I got them sent to me.
Can I open it?
Okay. Nope.
Oh.
Whose was this? Just so I can put your name on it because you have an open bag. All right, it's Miss Debbie's. All right, Debbie. All right, let's see what Debbie gets. Oh, actually, you got something good. You got a men's ring. You got a size 12 men's ring, actually. I just threw crap in here. Look how pretty that is, though.
I thought it was gonna be a chicken wing.
Why are you letting your
Now
kids
I'm
be
a
on
chicken
here?
wing.
Okay, honey. I haven't checked it. I was at the store and teaching my... You actually got a good one. Yeah, because we're using our aluminum foil that we need for our chicken wings.
Okay, here's the.
All right, Debbie, so when you have an open bag. All right, we got more, guys. We got more. Who's next?
Leah.
Who's more? Who's next?
Leah.
So I'm telling you, I will send these if you have an open bag with me at any point.
You want some chicken wings? I'm gonna make some chicken wings.
Sorry, this is overstimulating me, and I'm not. Her kids are gonna be on here, and I can't do it. We'll just put on a different stream, and then we'll be done. And then I'm gonna have to process through all of Sunny's lives.
Sorry, that dog.
So if she's there 6:24 in the morning, which would be 9:50 a.m., I can only hope to God her kids are not
Sorry,
on.
that dog is driving.
That's 7:50 at.
Sorry, that dog is that dead. All right. So I'm hoping tomorrow and Friday.
No. Oh my God, stop. I may have to just stop the stream. Okay, 1950. 10:26. No, her kids are still there. Why are your kids there?
And got you. You got. I haven't said anybody's name, nothing, and then I wake up to screenshots of the son's making a post about me. She's talking.
Okay, this is it.
So they're $10. If you claim them, you claim them. I'll show them one at a time. My 9 is the Tanzanovia and Twilight. My 8 are Peach Moscato and Lavender. Yeah. These are all going to be just $10 for 10 minutes. Same with some of the necklaces. $10 for 10 minutes. We have the 6 White Frost. And then my 5s are pretty much all purple. I didn't do necklaces yet, babe. Purple, 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 blue, and purple. And I have a size 7 purple. That's the only 7 I have. So these are all $10 for 10 minutes, because then I gotta go make dinner. So those are the rings that are $10 right now. The necklaces that are $10, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, those are the only 4 that are $10. The ones that are 15, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
4. American AB. So I have 1 size 6 stacker, $10. 5. I think it's all the same people. Nobody wanted those.
I'm just skipping ahead.
That's all I have right now. That's all I have right now.
She's gonna start talking about some of the tea later on.
If anyone wants to see the women's or the men's wraps, let me know. I'll stay on. No, I only have 4 of the 7s left. I only have 4 of the 7s left. But no. I have the black that can be engraved. That's number 1. Number 3. Number 5, and that one. Hi, Miss Peewee. Welcome in, babe. Colors. These are large. Hi, Tammy. Yep. No. I went. Okay. Because I know you guys are holding your bags open. Girl, I got you for the medium.
I'm just skipping forward some.
Okay, I'll show the rings, guys. These are $10. It's going to be first to claim. I'm showing.
It's just skipping forward like 15 seconds at a
That one
time.
was 10. All right, and then I will show you guys the rest. All these rings are $10. Is it missing a stone? I will check. No, not that I can see. No, it could just be my lighting. All right. All right, we'll do 5s first. $10 rings, guys. Purple, purple, blue, and purple. $1 deals right now. 6. Gotcha. Popcorn. 1. All right, we'll do $3 ones. I mean, I have stuff coming in that I've got $15, 1 and 5. 1 and 5. These two, Miss Peewee. The faux cats in blue. Thank you, Love Bug. They're good. That black onyx, I can't believe no one has taken that black onyx. It is so, so good. All right. 20, babe? 20. Show you, because all my rings right now are $10. All right, here are the 4 wraps. 4, those are the $10 necklaces. 20, here's the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. These are the $10 rings.
I don't know when she starts doing it, but she starts talking about the posts.
Okay, so we did wraps, necklaces, rings. We have 3 men's wraps at $10 left. 1, 2. Those are my last 3 men's wraps. $10. Charm. Dragonfly 20. Sun Rose Gold Capri. Alright, so we did our $10 rings, our $10 necklaces, $10 men's wraps, and Capri on Rose Gold. It is a complete matching set, 2 necklaces and 1 earring. And then I'm going to go make dinner, guys. Just stay in your own lane, honestly.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Because, right, in the integrity of the company and policies, because me and my attorney went through the whole policy and procedure, if you want to uphold it, then they should not be participating in anything. I am not a rep anymore. Reps are still talking about me, so I'm allowed to clap back. Okay? And no, so they should not. It is against company policy. Excuse me, no. I have taught myself, I was raised, and my kids were raised, if somebody wants to talk ill on you, you have the right to defend yourself. So go check yourself somewhere else, not in my live. Thank you very much.
Oh, shit. The rings, the sterling silver rings at Ryze normally sell for 30 something. 95? 36.95. Ryze jewelry rings. I think 30. What's wild is Ryze doesn't even rank first. Feral and Rhodium, $119. Stop. Ugly ass heart earrings, $129. Ryze's website loads so slowly. Everloom by Ryze. Oh, I'm sorry. Everloom. Sorry, that's their whatever. Their new brand is called Everloom. My bad. That was my Everwear. Everloom Everwear. It's Everloom. My bad. I got confused. The Modern Gent by Ryze. No, what? Rings. Shop. Rings. The Story Edition. Hell no. Oh my god. This load time is longer than my life expectancy. Oh, Everwear. No, I was right. It's Everwear. So the Noir Ice Everwear is $54.99. Gilded Light and Rhodium Everwear, $49.99. Where's the non-shop? How? My god. Sterling silver. Sterling silver guarantee. Cool, cool, cool. Who would want to buy any of this shit? I'm not sure how to price this stuff. It's above $35. That's as good as I can tell. Let me just show y'all so we can all suffer together. How about that? We still don't know who Maddie B is. Oh, we need to watch, we should watch Sunny's video. And yeah, I'm gonna have to go through Sunny's videos. I mean, Venus's video. Okay, hold on. Brave. Ignore my yawning. Okay. Let's open up. Oh, wait. SpaceX pricing book, it seems. Oh, okay. Welcome to the worst website of our time. Oh, just kidding. That's the pre-launch of Moldy Hair Care by Tony Van Schoik. Oh wait, that's not what her company's called. It's not Moldy Hair by Tony. Gosh, what is her business called? It's not Plagiarism by Tony. It's not Played Your Pony by Tony. That's what I'm gonna call it. Played Your Pony by Tony. I'm not gonna call it anything else. Don't even try. Don't even try to get me to call it anything else. I'm not gonna do it. Don't even try to do it. I won't. Everloom by Ryze. And it's everywhere. So, this is Feral in gold, vermeil, white frost, cubic zirconia. $159.99. 7 other options exist, just in case this one disgusts you. Oh, just in case. That's not what it says. And there's these. If you want to... Do you remember 10... Is it 10 things? No, it's not 10 things. How to lose a guy in 10 days? Remember when the whole... that whole pitch about frosting yourselves? That's what I imagine these are. These little... Except, do you know confetti cake? Frost yourselves in the little dots. Sprinkles. The little circle sprinkles. Firmaflop. They got to the they're doing shit now. Indeed. Yes. Yeah, so if you two want to buy $129.99, you can buy these. Look at these little earrings. Someone sold these out. Look at this picture someone did. Look at that little bright spot of death on this. Look at that, like, this little, oh no. Ah. But do you see, like, this little stone right here that I'm circling with my mouse? And then this bright stone right here? It's... that wouldn't have passed, like, photography, but what do I care? I don't. And someone still sold it out. It's no accounting for taste, I guess. It's just the product photography. I don't understand. What? Like, what are we doing? Why is there 3 gold fillers over here on the left? I know we're in asymmetrical heart, but like, why? Why didn't we at least put 3 gold, like, somethings over here on the right side somewhere? Like, it's okay. It's not my ring. Not my problem. Not my problem. Look how long this takes to load. I pressed on the one a while ago. Of course now it's going to load faster. Look at this delight. They just decided to do different sizes right here. Cascade hoops and rhodium. Just randomly. So this is vermeil. I don't know what this is. This is vermeil. The rhodium just gets... I don't know. I just hate it all, I guess. Whatever. So. Oh no, 2008.
You're not allowed to talk about other reps. You're not allowed to participate in talking poorly about other reps. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. How about that? I will do whatever I want, whenever I want, and I can. Because maybe people should stay in their lane and get a life. Maybe people should stay in their lane and get a life. Y'all are ridiculous. Just because you're on the little sheep thing. No, they can stand here and say whatever they want. But if people are gonna talk about me, I'm gonna talk right back. I haven't said anybody's name, nothing, and then I wake up to screenshots of the son's making a post about me. She's talking about me in her live last night.
2115. So she did it, and so Sunny did it on the 23rd stream. Okay, let's go back to her. $12:14 a.m. Which one was it? So this one, this stream that we're watching right now, is from 6:24 at 3:42 in the afternoon. So it would have had to be from last night, which either she means was midnight on the 24th or the 23rd. So if we go back over to our board, which this would not be that board, this would be our board. The 24th, 12:14 a.m. or the 23rd. So it would be these two in the pink shirt. So this is when Sunny was talking. So these are what I would need to run through my deal. My phone just died. Regrets. Mother. Did you ever play those logic, like, puzzle games when you were a kid and you started finding information in the paragraphs and then you started to be able to, like, cross out different characters in the little boxes to figure out who is who? That's what I feel like we're finding out right now. I need a box. No fill. Oops. Because that is part of our info. And then this adds a connection line. And we're going to turn this back on. Why are you only pulling 1 watt out of this? Okay. So we have that now. Sorry. We're going back. She should clarify clearly you can't disparage or talk negatively about the reps in the company. Yep.
Post about me. She's talking about me in her live last night. The Beau is talking about me.
Oh no. 2120. Sorry, I'm buffering right now. Apparently.
The Beau is talking about me. Get a life. Get over it. Move on to the next. Don't you got more important things to do? Don't they have kids and shit? My kids are out here playing. Lord Almighty, have mercy on my soul. No, they just follow the sheep. They... Actually, I have not at all. Go read everything. Oh my Lord. I don't even know who you are. You're probably the brother's keeper on Reddit. And the only person I was wrong about, I went and apologized to her. So there's that. I went and apologized to the person I needed to apologize to, like an adult, because that's what adults do when they're wrong. Everybody else can kick rocks. Because I've been right about them, and it's not just me that they're doing stuff to. And I went and apologized to her. Ask her. I apologized to her. We had an hour phone conversation. I spoke with her. She came in my live then the next day, and people can vouch for that she was in here the next day. Blue-eyed, you were in here and gifted me. Or is Michelle still in here? Because I did the right thing. And I went and apologized once I found out who the real people were. Thank you. Exactly. Because I know how to be an adult and handle things the right way. Because I was given wrong information and I went and apologized. Proper information that has been reported to corporate, that's different. When was I? No, I cannot talk on it. Once you have an attorney and you cannot speak.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
And anybody in here can vouch for that. When you're dealing with a company and multiple people, you cannot speak on what you are using the attorney for.
Yes, you can. My God.
You can't be in here because I got in trouble with you being in.
Oh my God,
No, you
stop.
can't, because somebody reported me last time when you guys were in the video. No, someone reported it.
Was he been mean to you?
They just reported it because you guys were in the video. Even though we were in a video doing a crumble cookie, but... Alright guys, I know, but there are people out there watching. Hi Sean, how are you? I hope you're having a great day, honey. Alright, we gotta clean up. You knocked that over. I know, thank you. Alright guys, I'm gonna go make dinner. And...
Okay, then tell the kid to be out.
Blown away with what I have to announce. Some people need to step on a damn Lego and stub their toes, what they need. Yeah, message me, because I honestly am not even going to lie, I'll forget. I will forget. I'm going to go in, I'm going to start dinner, then I'm going to cut grass, and then I'm going to get sidetracked. So message me. And after the message, because I was a little bit late, I said, hey, I'm going to reboot. The message that I got just was mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Krista, I cannot announce that yet. I cannot announce it. Did I open stuff already? Yeah, we went through everything, Tina. I'm going to finish cleaning out my boxes, make sure a rep. I'm going to finish cleaning out my office.
Yeah,
with my
YouTube's
boxes
been
and
weird
stuff
lately.
And try and find some PvP stuff. So if I come back on tonight, it's because I have new stuff. If I don't come back on tonight, it's because I don't have anything new, and I'll come back on tomorrow. But because I got restricted, I might come back on later just to keep my algorithm up. But it'll still be $10 men's wraps, like same deals. I might do bundle deals, surprise bundle deals, just to get this stuff out here. I might do that. In my little zebra bag, my little leopard bags, I might do some surprise things in those, just so I can be done with this, so I can start the new chapter. Because I need my office back. So, all right, guys, love you.
Okay.
And love your faces.
Okay. Okay, here we go. So, here's what's going to happen. We at least know what dates that people who were talking about her, which are the 23rd. And I think and we don't have Courtney's, whatever her name is, Sparkle, but we do have Monarch. And we have the dates with the gaps. And Monarch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hours? This cannot be right. Holy moly. So what I'm going to do is, this is where we're going to park the stream. We'll wrap this up. We'll wrap this up. Ish. We've gone through where she's kind of off base and where she's on base a little bit with what she thinks she's allowed to do and what Ryze policies and procedures says she's not allowed to do, allegedly. What she's allegedly on and off base regarding Pennsylvania independent contractor guidelines under the umbrella of like employment law, and anything that we talked about with us just being nosy, not having any type of authority to talk about that. And what I'm going to do for the next stream, which may be Wednesday, is, unless I get a surge of like feel goods, I'm going to be back with what Sunny and Monarch have to say about this, because Monarch took a 5-day break and then a 4-day break. And Monarch is our racist Ryze reps upline and is kind of, I don't know if she is direct to corporate, but she's very high up there. She's either the number 2 or number 1 rep in all of Ryze. Courtney's a part of this, and Courtney hasn't streamed since the 28th, but Sunny allegedly was talking about this on the 23rd, so we're going to go see, by we I mean me probably, or me and the squirrel are going to see what was said on the 23rd. So I will keep you updated. I will update the board. Thank y'all for hanging out. And I will try to see, try to gather more condensed information and keep you apprised. So thanks for hanging out. I'll see you later. Make your decisions and don't forget your meds. Bye.